Hello everybody, today I'm gonna teach you how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Now before we start up, let me tell you some basic things about this Rubik's Cube. This consists of three kinds of pieces: the center piece, the edge piece and the corner piece. The corner piece consists of three colors. The center piece consists of only one color, the edge piece consists of two colors. So that's how you differentiate them. Now first we'll scramble this, and that's how I'll be referring to them throughout my video. Alright guys, now that the cube is scrambled, all we gotta do is solve it. To solve it, we follow 5 simple steps. The first step would be to make a cross. I am picking the white centerpiece. You can pick out any centerpiece for that. Alright, so let's start. For making a cross, we need to find 1, 2, 3 and 4 edge pieces. So let's begin. We have one right here, that is the red and the white edge piece. All we got to do is bring it on the top. Then we have this orange piece right below the red piece. Now if we just turn it, we would be ruining the red piece which we already solved, so I wouldn't do that. First we need to bring out a blank space here, and then we turn it up. That's how you solve it. And then we have this blue piece and there's nothing here, so I just do this. Then we have this green piece. The green piece is placed here. Wait, and for this is a bad edge. For this edge, no matter what I do, it would still be placed improperly. It would not be placed properly. So for that, I would turn this, move it 90 degrees and then turn it up, and then bring this back. What I did was, I turned at 90 degrees, brought it on the top, brought this back. That's all. You can do it on either of the sides. Make sure that you do it on a side where there's a blank space. You wouldn't want to ruin any of these three while doing this. Alright, so congratulations guys, we have finished the first step. Now to move on to the next step, that would be matching the colors of these center pieces. So for that, you can just do a U move, that is the upper layer. Just move it and see that if you can match any of the colors. Right, so as you can see, I have already matched the blue and the orange color, and the red and the green are swapped. For this, all you gotta do is bring the white and green below, match the green and green, bring the green and white to the top. As you can see, the red and white are below now. Just match it to the red color and again bring them on the top. That's all you do guys, and we have finished the first 2 steps of solving a Rubik's Cube. Now that we have done the first 2 steps, that is making the cross and matching the colors, now we gotta do is bring the corner pieces on the top, that is the 3 colored pieces on the top, to finish the first layer. For that, I would say you would want the white color to face either your right or your left. In this case it's facing my left, and in this case it's facing my right. So see the color which is present facing towards you, it's green. Now we take this green color to the green center, we match it to the center, then we do the simple trick. We turn the slot down, bring this in and put it up. As you can see, we have placed it in its right place. So now we have another piece here which is like white green and orange. We see the orange color here as the white is facing to my right. We take it to the orange piece, then we bring the slot down, we put this piece in and put it up. We have another orange and blue piece. Now it's facing towards my left, the white is facing towards my left, so all I gotta do is take it to the orange center, bring this thing down. Now I'm taking the left slot down. That was when it was facing towards my right, I took the right slot down. Now I bring this in the slot and put it up. As you can see, I've put this thing again. Now this piece, the white is facing towards my right. I bring this piece down, put it in the slot and put it up. I solved the first layer. Now there might be cases where the white color is facing towards you down. Alright, so here we have this red, blue and white piece facing down. White is facing down, so for this I cannot do either of those, because if I do any of those tricks it would still be placed wrongly. So all I got to do is firstly bring it to an empty place. You can bring it to this place, put the slot down, and instead of putting it in the slot, move it away from the slot, and then you bring the slot up again. Now you see it is facing towards my right. You can make it to face it towards your left as well, but now when it's facing towards my right, I match this center, I bring the slot down, I bring this piece in the slot, and I solve the piece. Now we move on to the fourth step of solving the Rubik's Cube. The fourth step will be to solve the second layer, that is the middle layer. To solve this middle layer, you have to find edge pieces. Now we find an edge piece that is green and orange here. To solve this, see this color, it's orange. You take it to the orange center. We see that there's green below and green center here. We move it away from the green, bring the slot down, bring the piece back, bring the slot up again. Now you see that you have actually moved this piece and brought it here and pair these two. Now you move it towards green, bring the slot down, place the piece in and put it up. Now you see that the pieces are joined together and you've solved the second layer. Similarly for rest of the pieces, you see that there's red and green. Green is here, we move it away from the green, bring the slot down, move it back, bring the piece up and you pair it. Now you move it towards green, bring the slot down, insert it back and you put it up. Now we do that for another piece. We see that there's blue and red here. Take it to the blue center, move it away from the blue color, red color, bring the slot down, place it in, and now you pair it, move it towards red, bring the slot down, place the slot in and you solve it. Now you see here that this piece is placed correctly but it isn't turned correctly. So for this, you imagine any of the random piece below as blue or orange, and you suppose I take this orange and yellow piece as orange and blue. Then I have to move it away from the blue, bring the slot down, bring the piece back, put it up, and now move the piece towards blue, bring the slots down and place it in the slot, and you see that the piece is placed here and the piece which you want is over here. So we have this blue and orange piece over here. We take it to the blue center, we move this piece away from orange, bring the slot down, put it in the slot, pair these up. Now we move it towards orange, bring the slot down, put the pair in and we solved the second layer. Alright guys, so this is like the last step to solve the Rubik's Cube. To solve the last step of the Rubik's Cube, you will get 3 different cases. One will be the line case, another will be the dot case, and one more will be the L case. Right, so I'll start off with the line case first, or should I say dot case. So when you get a dot case, you have to perform this algorithm: F R U R prime U prime F prime. Then you get an L, and you keep the L on the top, that is like a mirror image of the L on the top, and then you perform the same algorithm: F U R U prime R prime F prime. Now you see that you have got the cross. Now for the line, you have to perform another algorithm, which I'll be showing right now. Now that we have a line here, you keep the line horizontal and you perform this algorithm, that is F R U R prime U prime F prime. So now you see we got the cross directly. So after getting the cross, all you got to do is match the centers next. As we did when making the cross below, we do the same step while making the cross above. So now we just turn it around and we see that 2 of the pieces are already met. For these 2, you gotta perform another algorithm, that is R U2 R prime U prime R U prime R prime. Now you see that all the center pieces are matched and the cross is intact and none of your other pieces are ruined. And as we did for the layer below, now we have to fix the corner. To fix the corners, first we need to find a piece that is placed correctly in its rightful position. Like we have orange, green and yellow. This piece must be orange, green and yellow, but here we have yellow and green, but it doesn't have orange here. So if we find, then yeah, we have here orange, blue and yellow, and blue, orange, yellow. Although it's not turned correctly, it's placed correctly in its rightful place. So we keep this piece in the right hand corner and perform an algorithm. So if you do not find any piece which is like in its original place like this, you can perform this algorithm from anywhere, and then when you find a piece which is placed properly, you keep it in the right hand side corner and you perform this algorithm again: L U R U prime L prime U R prime. Now you see that all the pieces are placed in their original proper places, and this one is turned correctly as. Now you have to turn the cube upside down, and the piece which is not turned correctly, you keep it in the right hand corner and perform this algorithm: R U R prime U prime R U R prime U prime R U R prime U prime R U R prime U prime. And now we see that this piece is placed correctly and is turned correctly. Although these 2 are ruined, don't see these right now. Now what you gotta do is move it to another piece which is not placed correctly. You cannot move it to the piece which is already placed correctly. You have to move it to the piece which is not placed or turned correctly and perform the same algorithm again: R U R prime U prime R U R prime U prime R U R prime U prime R U R prime U prime. When you do this, Stop when you see that this piece has turned properly. Do not stop when the pieces here are proper. You have to stop when this piece is turned proper. Now you again turn it to the piece which is not turned correctly and perform the algorithm. R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime. Now you see that the bottom layer or the top layer is also solved. This is how you solve a Rubik's Cube. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions, just write them below in the comment box. Yeah, you will become fast at it eventually if you practice all the algorithms, and if you're good with looking for the pieces, etc. And eventually you'll get better if you keep practicing it over time. And thank you for watching my video.